Yeah, I think for me it was this moment we posted it a few months ago. I started crying on Bert Kreischer's podcast because we just started talking about our kids, and it just I couldn't, it was one of those things that just came over me where I was like,
"Hey, you're a faggot."
Yeah, that's what my dad.
Crying faggot.
Yeah, that was my dad's comment.
It's disgusting.
And
shouldn't cry.
Yeah,
man shouldn't cry.
And so, and it's true. And actually, TT Jerry's a fan of yours. When I said yesterday that you were coming on, she said that she watched you a lot in prison.
She wants me to go to prison?
No, she said her and her cellmates would watch your guys' stuff in prison.
Oh, no shit, huh?
She
That's
said
nice.
that they had when she got in prison, they let them have Netflix like her last year there, and she remembers watching.
For good behavior, they give you Netflix, like.
Yeah, well, it's like in the common. You know what she said? She said they loved comedy. They would watch you. They would watch Bill Burr. She said Mike Epps was huge.
Yeah,
Mike Epps huge in prison. Everybody loved Mike Epps, and they loved Trump. They loved Donald. The prisoners, the inmates were loved. They loved him, and they
greatest show on earth.
Yeah, they still love him, and they were like, Jerry was like, if I could legally vote, which I can't because I'm a felon. She's like, I would have voted for Trump immediately. I was like, interesting. You don't think that because you would think that. Maybe they wouldn't be. Maybe they would be blaming the government.
Yeah, but
no.
Trump is P.T. Barnum, Yeah. People love to watch Trump.
Yeah.
He's an entertainer. He still is. The whole time he was an entertainer. I knew a guy who talked to him on the phone during the whole January 6th Michigas, like the time leading up to that.
Right.
Where he was saying it's not, I didn't lose.
Right.
And there was all this tension. This person I know talked to him on the phone. They used to talk on the phone a lot. And he said to him, Mr. President, how long are you going to keep this up?
Yeah.
And Trump said, I don't know, maybe a month. He's just like, yeah, it's working pretty good. Going to keep another month or so.
Yeah.
Like everybody was like, what's going to happen? But he's like, yeah, it's fun.
Well, the thing is, it's about likability too. Everybody that knows Trump, black, white, Asian, gay, straight, they all love him. You never hear any of his personal friend. No, I know the politicians, but you never hear like his friends or guys.
That's true. Yeah,
they love him.
Yeah, sure.
Like my dad's new friends that had friends that knew him before he was obviously the president. Was like, yeah, any business dealing with Trump, and he goes, he shakes your hand, he's giving you hugs. What do you need? He's like that guy. So you're like, oh, I fucking love this guy. But then he'll steal from you and be
afterwards. Yeah,
sure. But initially,
personable,
very personable.
Absolutely, yeah.
I almost think that's the most important thing. I just want.
It gets you really far. It gets you really far,
and
it gets you through a lot of hard things, and it gets you a pass.
Yeah,
but it does catch up with you.
Sure, but what doesn't?
Slow animals.
I mean, well, it depends. Well, do the math. Slow animals could catch up to you. It depends how much you.
Depends on what you're doing.
What if you have like I just came from New Orleans? I saw 3 people with wooden feet, diabetes. You ever seen a person with a wooden foot?
No, it makes it sound like they all had all their feet were wood. The way you say it.
Well, I think that for their prosthetic of choice in New Orleans, and I saw this multiple times, was they had wooden feet as prosthetics.
Shit, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, wooden.
You mean it's kind of like the kind of dudes that have handlebar mustaches that goes along with that kind of?
I think so.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, New Orleans.
It's bespoke feet.
Bespoke feet.